Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning. It is a Memorial Day weekend, so wishing each and every one of you a happy and safe Memorial Day. Keep your eyes and ears open when you're out on that road for sure. And as always, turn your closed captions on for us and ring the bell, subscribe. Do those things you do for your Speed King. Having a cup of coffee on Saturday morning. It's pretty early, maybe 6 a.m., and I'm in the studio working as always. Well, again, tip sheets will be available for this Memorial Day weekend. Our all stakes tip sheet will cover Saturday and Sunday, of course, and our full card tip sheets are also available. $15 for all stakes, $20 for any full card North America, and just email us speedking24@yahoo.com, speedking24@yahoo.com. Text us 732-804-0637. Well, on Monday, New York Belmont at Elmont, New York is up to their old tricks. They're back with these New York Thoroughbred Stake races, and I really do enjoy them because the New York breeding is it is pretty good. There's some nice horses the last few years turning out as New York breds. We're going to dial into a stake race, race number 9 on Monday. Race number 9 is the Commentator stake race, a mile and 16, 200,000, 3-year-olds and up, and it's a full field of 13 for sure. And again, I mean, you could go several ways in here, but I'm going to jump right to the number 10 horse, Ulster. Well, Ulster is coming out of 2 allowance races. He better be getting up, but he just owns the best speed figures in this race, right? 3 wins from 10 starts, 3 seconds and 2/3. This looks like a natural progression for him to step out of an allowance into a overnight stake race, Commentator stakes, and Mark Henning is doing the training, and of course Dylan Davis. So Ulster, I mean, I don't know why the horse just wouldn't run good. I mean, he just ran 3 beautiful speed figures last time, all in allowance races. Won one of the 3 and ran second in both of the others. But just owns the greatest pace figures in here, and with 1 win in the last 3 races, to his credit. I don't see why the number 10 Ulster just would not run lights out in this spot. And the number 3 horse is going to be our second pick. This is a very, very fast horse. Sheriff Bosco is very, very good. I mean, I don't understand why this horse shouldn't get to the top and just go really almost gate to wire. And maybe the 10 horse Ulster would be a little wide in this mile and 16 event for New York State breds. But to me, the old Sheriff should have these dead to right out the gate. Now, he's going to get a little pressure from the outside from an old favorite of mine, Seaform. But to me, the number 3 horse should be out the gate, save ground, and should make it pretty hard on the number 10 horse, if you ask me, to run him down. So the old Sheriff, the number 3, is our second pick in this spot for sure. And again, Ardito, Dr. Ardita, Ardito, again, the number 1 horse, Ardito, is just an awesome, awesome horse. 6 wins from 8 starts. How can this horse not be put on your ticket? But again, the speed figures are a cut below the top 2 here, in the form of the Ulster and the old Sheriff, the number 3 horse, the 10 and 3. But the number 1 horse, 6 wins from 8 starts in 1 second. Well, this 5-year-old by Liam's Map, trained by Chad Brown, speed figures are 2 or 3 cuts below the top 2 picks here, the 10 and the 3. But that being said, this horse has never done anything wrong. Ran 5th by 11 in the Grade 3 Westchester on May 5th, back in 24 days. Repo Rocks beat him that day. Zandon was in that race as well, and Wayburn was in that race. So they were picking it up, laying it down. And that was a flat mile. They're going to extra 16th today. The suggestion is that Liam Mapp, the further they go, the better off this horse looks like he should be. So that's going to be our third pick, the old good doctor from the rail. the number 1 horse. And again, if we had to round out our superfecta, how could I ever leave my boy off the ticket? That's right, Bankit. Well, my boy Bankit, trained by Steve Asmussen. You got the Rolex guy in the orange, Joel Rosario. This 7-year-old is more of a bridesmaid, but I guess you got to at least use her underneath in the tries, or use them underneath in the tries and the superfectas, right? The number 6 horse Bankit should be used in the 3rd and 4th spot to round out your trifecta and superfecta, but need no introduction. The 7-year-old is a bit of a bridesmaid. 8 wins only from 39 starts, but 12 seconds, right? So again, and 6/3. That is a millionaire, 1.3 million. So the horse loves to hit the board, wins now and then, wins about maybe less than about 20% of his races, maybe about 18-17% of his races, but always managed to hit the board somehow, keep picking up them checks, and that's how he became a millionaire. So there it is. We are going to round out our try and super underneath, pretty much our super with Bank at the number 6. So in this year's Commentator stake race, right, for New York breds, 200,000, race number 9. This is the biggest stake race on the card, by the way, in terms of purse. Hey, we think Ulster, the number 10 horse, is going to take some beating. So it's going to be 10, 3, 1, 6 for us. And race number 9 on Memorial Day, about 5:12 or 5:15 in the afternoon. We think Ulster's the horse to beat here. Again, 10, 3, 1, 6, in that order. Let me know what y'all think. Please enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. And remember, as always, stay classy in everything you do. I know you will. Have a bunch of fun, too, because that's what racing should be about. And that's what holidays is about. Family, friends, and fun. For sure. Stay classy, y'all.